there's one thing in the last decade that has made a difference in terms of capacity. When I ask teams as to has your capacity gone up, there is a cohort whose capacity has gone up. Can any of you guess what the one factor was? And I didn't come up with this. This was said to me by a friend of mine, and I hadn't realized it. I dug into the detail and went, holy crap, that's the thing that has driven capacity in the last 10 years. Does anyone know what the one thing that certainly I've seen that has driven capacity in the last 10 years has been?
I think we're going to kick ourselves in a minute, aren't we?
I think it could be interview scheduling. Is that the... No?
Remote work?
Remote work? No. It's something that no one talks about, and it is the advent of TA operations, right? Which kind of didn't exist 10 years ago, right? And it's not technology. It's saying that when you get to, I don't know, 8 recruiters, right? Don't hire a 9th. Hire somebody who makes the 8 you have better, right? Like tools, processes, training, technology, right? So it is not technology, but it's saying like, and data. How can you figure out how to actually not carry a wreck, but actually look at the 8 recruiters and go, what can I do to make those 8 recruiters more effective? Because what a lot of companies have done, the tech companies were famous for this. When they were scaling, it was just bring in more bodies to fill recs. And then TA ops kind of emerged in the last decade as hang on a second, there's a better way of doing this. And don't get me wrong, it followed engineering ops, rev ops, sales ops, all those things. We didn't invent this, but it was this approach to don't just try and throw more bodies at the problem, pull back, dedicate 1 out of 8, whatever number, 1 out of 10 people to actually try and solve the problem for the others. That actually has been more effective than all the individual technology that's come along. Job boards, LinkedIn, ATSs, CRM tools, I think, in driving capacity. Until now, because AI implemented correctly can really improve recruiter capacity. Because I think the other 25 years of the internet and social actually created loads of admin. It's loads of reporting, and you got to keep notes everywhere. Loads of different ways to contact people, and maybe it's that it got harder to recruit, and actually we've kept up the capacity. Maybe that's a different lens to look at it. It got harder, and rather than reducing capacity, we managed to maintain it. So go us, but it didn't really go up unless you actually took an operational approach, which arguably isn't so much about tech, it's about thinking. And AI, I think, is the first tech that really kind of allows us to do that. But you have to have the thinking. If you don't have a TA ops type mentality in a team, then you won't make use of AI.